These hills, they look so peaceful today, but guess what? The Germans had flamethrowers, barbed wire fencing system, dual barbed wire fencing system, and they had minefields. So what on earth happened here? Well, that's what we're going to look into. Welcome to the History Hunter. Welcome to our small adventures with the WW2 time frame. History Hunter here, Eagle Eyes. We are on this epic WW2 road trip that all of you have made possible. So thank you for that. But did you know that Hitler ordered the Atlantic Wall to be built? He wanted to be built right now, and tens of thousands of structures are still out there. So today we are here to show you an amazing location on the Atlantic Wall. So join us and let's go out and find the path together right now. The Atlantic Wall fortification positions are from the smallest little kind of ammunition position where they store ammunition, or it could be a huge fortress which is just about up on the hill here. But a lot of more things happen here as well, because there used to be a submarine base here as well. So this is absolutely exciting. Right here, there used to be two MG positions, sorry, here and here. And then just on the ledge here, there used to be flamethrowers. And how did they work? Let me just show you very quickly. That's a very intimidating weapon, but that was actually dug down around the perimeter, because the fortress is starting up here, and this is the outer perimeter that the Germans needed to protect, so they could protect their investment, which was the installments on the top. Out here there were more than 580 mines just spread in zigzag patterns here, and during the cleanup one of the German soldiers died. And they found a mine here as late as the end of 1990s, just by coincidence. So that took place right here. Right here is another minefield, and there were plenty of them. There were installed more than 3,500 mines. And as I said, if you step out here, you might very well touch one of them. And well, who knows what that would do. So you have to stay onto the path. I want to take the opportunity to say thank you to all of you who support us, who enables us to go out to do these explores. You can see Eagle Eyes is mending and healing up very well. He damaged his arm about a month ago. We had to postpone our travel, and now he's almost like 100% back, the kid that I had and so dearly love. And he is so inspirational. He keeps finding things before I can even see them. That's why he called Eagle Eyes. So thank you all for your incredible support that you showed him when he was really down, and thank you for the kind support coming in by different donations and things like that. I think we have found our first little target here, so let's check it out. Right here there's a barrack, and there's the barrack foundation in the middle of what you see. Well, there was not that many trees during those days, but why is there a barrack right there? Well, to tell you why, you need to look up here, and that's exactly what we're going to do. So why did the Germans install steps up the mountainside? You can see Eagle Eyes has already gotten to the top. The old grumpy guy is coming after. Well, the truth is I have to handle a lot of cameras and stuff, so I have an excuse for not being quick up the staircase, and I have a 10 kilos backpack. All right, let us see. That structure is exactly what is here, and that structure is what we're going to show you first. So what was this all about? Why did Hitler and his men say, this is the place where we want to have a major gun installment, a coastal artillery? That is the reason. This is where the vessels from the Allies could come in from here and go in here towards some very important strategic positions. And the Germans said, no, that's not going to happen. So we want to fortify this mountainside. And if you see where we are, there's just this mountainside, but then suddenly, boom, that is a German flak position where they had an anti-aircraft gun, and that would look something like this. And today you can even see the camouflage hooks that were supposed to make sure that the camouflage webbing was attached nicely and tightly so that the Allies couldn't see this from the air if they came by and tried to bomb it. These squares are for each and every leg's kind of position, and the flak 20mm was a very, very efficient and kind of universal weapon. And these are munition pockets, and the crew here would practice, and in the end they would be super accurate, and well, as accurate as you can get with a manual kind of directed weapon. Nevertheless, I've seen these crews in movies and recordings from that day, and they are really efficient. They could blast off hundreds, if not thousands of rounds so quickly you won't believe it. And if this crew worked together with another crew and another crew, and you had like 4 or 5 crews aiming at the same target, well, there would be little chance for that aircraft to be able to cross over here. So that is why the Germans were here. But this is a protective measure, you know. This is not to be able to attack too much out there. You could attack small vessels, I guess, but this is not why this place was built. To find that, we have to go further into nature, and that's exactly what we're going to do. That is a machine gun turret. It's called a machine gun Tobruk, and it is still here, and that will look something like this. With a guy manning it. That is on top of something, so let's figure out exactly what that is. So that is what the turret was for. Yeah. This bunker was named Wartburg, and the machine gun turret is over there. And this is the entrance down into this, which I think is a 621 one-room bunker.
Yeah, I think it's 621 actually.
Yeah, because if it's 622, it would have probably 2 rooms. This is where the heavy-duty doors would be.
There's 1 door left.
And this is the inner doors, which actually looks like could have been the original door. And then you come into where the bunker beds were and all of that. Oh wow, a bunker of an original. That is wrong, they should not put that here. This is where the air pump would be, but this should be in a museum. It should never be left out like this. Somebody could steal that. But okay, I guess they know what they're doing.
They put it back actually.
So this here is the shutter where they could keep you out if they wanted to. And pump there, different kind of ventilation and backlash valves, something going on there. And there is the other shutter. This is where the telephone, huge connectors would be, and other electronics would be kind of fit right there. But to see this bunker oven just standing there, that is actually sad. It should have been taken more care of than that, but nevertheless, cool to see. And now we're going to show you why this bunker was actually put here. You have to look away from the party things, whatever tables they sat here. This is the position where they had a 15cm gun, munition storages, and the crews come up from the bunker when this alarm came off, and suddenly boom, you have your huge 15cm crew. Working that gun. But that's not all, because there's actually one of the smaller guns right there. That is spectacular. That is a SKC, I can't remember, 32 or something. And that is just standing there. That is absolutely spectacular. And that is the type of a gun that that was taken off a vessel
Destroyer, I think.
and then put on land like this. And imagine you have this thing here, very agile, quick to turn around, all of that, and you have the huge 15 centimeter. What could pass here? Not much, I guess. So what a perfect position to protect the waterways right there. Yeah, Eagle Eye points to Friedrich Krupp, 1914, number 1024L.
Pretty early.
That is cool. An Eagle Eye, he noted a little detail here. Let me show you.
You can turn it more than that.
Wow, what's turning? Or what's happening?
You're turning that thing there.
No, it's detached. It's not connected anymore, I think.
But you turn that.
Okay, you turn that thing there. Wow. This is the gear where you probably turn this around. Several gears down here. You have a lever here. The gunner would sit on that seat. That would be Franz Platz. Franz and Wilhelm, they ran this gun position and they were very good at it. They practiced a lot and they did a lot of practice shooting, and they felt safe behind this 1-inch metal cage that was their only safety. You know, did they feel safe here? I don't know if I would feel safe in the back of this little place.
The holes.
But that's the only thing that could look out from, and the aiming device was that thing there, I think. And how would it be to sit here knowing that when that round went off, you would most likely end some sailor's life if you were lucky? And how loud was it? How crazy loud must it have been to be here when that shot went off? And maybe if several of them were fired at the same time, that must have been crazy. Eagle Eye is all over this gun.
I like guns.
Look at that. Yeah, and Eagle Eye, he got a surprise on this journey.
Yes.
I promised him something very, very, very special. He went inside a mountain where the Germans attached one of the largest guns they ever attached on the Atlantic Wall. He got to see all the details of that, and you can see that video. Find that video. Eagle Eye's got this huge surprise. I kept it secret from him for a very long time, and then suddenly when he discovered, he went crazy, and we had a full tour inside a mountain and inside the turret of one of the most incredible World War II guns ever positioned on the Atlantic Wall. But I have to say, there's a lot of details here, so very happy that this thing here, there should be a huge gradient thing here in brass, but I think it's been taken off because I've seen that before, some huge lines and stuff and numbers everywhere here. So there should be a tag here that's gone. What a massive gun this thing is. Seems like they did some kind of data here. The middle radians, very often there would be, was this converted that they first had something else? I'm not sure, because this looks very much to have been, what is that? Actually signatures. This is actually, what the heck, that is German writing. Holy shit. That is German writing. I thought they did something with the middle radians and stuff. 1940. I can't make out what it says. But it says some numbers. Misha? What the heck? I think it says 1943. Wow. Nevertheless, what a spectacular place. And of course, we have to look at the barrel. Is it closed off? No. You can see the rifling there. Holy scheisse. You can't see it through, but you can see the very nicely made, you know, grooves here. Wow. And then imagine how powerful these weapons were towards any Allied ships trying to come in here. They were practicing very well. They get the right firing solutions from the fire control bunkers. Sorry. Well, I leave that ship out there. Very little chance to get anywhere near here. It's always spectacular when you see guns like that, still at the position where they shot their last shot towards the enemy, or fired the last shot. And you can see there's a ferry out there. It's actually pointing right towards the ferry. That's scary. But wow, that is incredible. But there is more here. Absolutely, indeed, there will be more. If you enjoy explores and adventures like this, you know, we have this little super thanks feature here. That is basically your opportunity to help us out to just get some fuel into the camper van and then go out and share even more great stories with you. You know, there's going to be part 2 and 3 of this adventure. And what would you expect to see in part 2? Well, it could look something like this. You know, these were highly sought after. The Allies wanted to get rid of this as soon as they could, and as many as they could. Indeed, it could look something like this. What the heck is that? That's like 3 stories down. Yeah, I will put a link in the video description here where it says more. Click that, and then you can enjoy part 2. And part 3, well, it's going to blow you away. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, subscribing. Thank you for being a Patreon team member. There are links in the video description for that. Also to our PayPal donation thing. There are links for that as well. All right, see you next time. Stay safe, keep smiling, and before you know it, we'll be out there exploring together with you.